Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're giving you an insider look into a $2.5 million custom home in the west side of Austin in the Allendale neighborhood. So let's check this out. We're looking at 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, 3,613 square feet. We've got a brand new construction by Rivendell Homes here in the Austin area. Some of the features outside, you'll notice we got stucco exterior and a metal roof. Immediately walking in, my favorite part is this interior-exterior concept of the home, which you'll see interlaced throughout the entire walkthrough. We have somewhat of a connectedness yet separate vibe. I want to point your attention before we go any further to these floors. These here are oak floors, hardwood. I would expect nothing less on a $2.5 million masterpiece, just like the one we're in today. Also notice this is a 6-inch baseboard, which is the gold standard for these luxury constructions. And one more key detail, which we'll see throughout the entire house, is going to be this silky smooth drywall. This is level 5. There's a couple different levels of drywall, with 5 being the cream of the crop. First, before we get into the common spaces, we're going to see some of the utility rooms. Here we have a really spacious, and look at the ceiling on here. Well adorned with wallpaper and a skylight. Very nice attention to detail. Guys, Rivendell is a custom home builder here in the Austin area. I partner with them, helping them market their properties, and I work closely with their broker and their builder. If you're looking to move to the Austin area and are curious about the west side or even South Lamar regions, Rivendell has a ton of custom homes around $1.5 million up to $3 million. Shoot me a message today. My contact information is below. Of course, there will be plumbing in this utility room to make all the chores that much easier and pleasant. Here we have a 2-car garage, nothing crazy. We're going to have a tankless water heater as well, ensuring you and your family have the comfort and convenience of consistent water flow. Now let's get into the good stuff, boys and girls. Check this out. Remember I mentioned an interconnected vibe inside and outside. Here we have a powder bath with a really nice wallpaper. Like I mentioned, it's a kind of recurring theme. We're also going to have an asymmetrical pendant only on one side of the mirror. These homes are custom built, and as such, there's a designer that has his touches all over the home. You might be wondering why there's some towel hooks if there's no shower. Check this out. A sneak peek into the backyard. We're going to go around the corner first to check out the rest of the home. Check out the kitchen, the heart, el corazón of the home. We're going to have a really beautiful porch with a backsplash that is actually like 3 feet high. Very rare to see that. They're usually kind of like, just a little bit above the little bend. We have some floating shelves here that give it a nice charcoal gray aesthetic that, they staged this home, of course, but you could do the same thing if you were to buy it. We got these walnut cabinets. Honestly, an abundant amount of storage for a home of this size. Check this out, all underneath the range, as well as underneath the sink here, and this entire auxiliary cabinetry wall with tons of built-ins, really nice pulls. The recurring theme of the colors in this home are going to be this charcoal gray with this walnut color, which you can see the staging definitely complements that as well. In terms of appliance package, we keep it bougie with these $2.5 million houses. We got Gen Air. That's the logo if you did not know. Boom, boom, boom. Check out the fridge. Nice refrigerator. These fridges are north of 10 grand and they come with the home. Very nice touch. The sink is going to be on the kitchen island, which is a rectangular shape. It's got a really nice modern pendant, kind of like lightsaber looking light with a double skylight, guys. Check that out. Really illuminates the space. It's currently mid-afternoon and we still have tons of light, even though the sun is already like over the roof line. Following me into the dining area, really nice warm light with these triple windows. These are called picture windows. They are all over the house. Picture window meaning it's not operable. You'll see throughout the home we'll have black vinyl, double pane luxury windows. Here we have a dining area. This easily could be a circular table if you prefer, a rectangular or whatever shape floats your boat. Next, we enter the living area. This home actually has 3 living rooms, so stay tuned for that. We have the primary living area here. We have a living area inside the master bedroom and actually another one upstairs. Here, we're going to have a really cool touch from these custom builds is they put these electrical outlets, making sure that you have easy access. If you have lamps in the corner of the room, or if your kid wants to like charge his iPad and just get some floor time, there you go. And a very premium touch as well is this material. Leave a comment below if you know about this. This is called Venetian plaster, and this is the most premium of materials, and it gives it a cool like matte finish, but texture to it as well. There's also 3 gas fireplaces in the home. Numero uno being right here. Number 2 is going to be in the primary. The third is surprise. We also have more cabinetry. There's a ton of storage in this home, guys. A lot of it. They could have fit a whole lot more here, believe me. But it's tasteful with the 2 floating shelves. Realistically, the second shelf is too high up where you wouldn't be able to like store stuff. It's just aesthetic, and that's the goal of a custom home. Here in the living area, another cool thing that I want to point out is going to be this vaulted ceiling. It's going to give the space a much larger volume and just make it feel homey and, spacious. Also, check out the amount of windows in this house. This entire 90-degree bend right here, straight natural light, giving you an interior-exterior vibe like I've been mentioning throughout the whole video. Next, we're going to take you outside into your private oasis. Glass sliding doors. And let me tell you guys, I deal with a lot of these doors all the time since I'm a real estate agent here in Austin. And these actually feel really well put together. Sometimes they're all janky and wobbly. These are solid. Coming out here, this was the half bath we mentioned earlier. The little sneak peek, giving you an interior-exterior connectivity. This is an interior garden that is fully exposed. So when it rains, you can expect these plants to take care of themselves, and just wait till these trees grow a little bit bigger. Here, Coyote Grill. Again, if you're a grill enthusiast, you know about this brand. It's up there with Traeger, Battle of the Best. My favorite sound on the entire planet is when a ribeye gets put on that grill. It just sizzles. Nothing like that. Kachigel ribeye is what I like to say. Shiny and brand new. Check out this design feature, double sconce lighting with, again, this charcoal gray backing, as well as a fully plumbed sink. So in case you're like need to, wash some vegetables before you put them on the grill, really nice setup there. Here we have a nice rectangular table, making sure you can host your friends and family. Texas is a hot place. Watch a Super Bowl, watch a game, watch the horns, hook 'em, baby. Play, you have the kids in the pool. You're whipping up some ribeyes. What more could you ask for, right? There's actually one thing I can think of you can ask for. Check this out. We got another gas grill. So cold summer nights, or winter nights rather. Nice little hangout spot with these couches. We got a waterproof deck as well. And guys, there's one feature about this house that does set it apart from a lot of other new constructions, and it's the pool setup. It may not be the biggest pool in the world or the most extravagant, but what makes it unique is the fact that it does have a jacuzzi setting as well as a traditional pool. So it's got that spa level resort feel where most pools are just going to be only, a rectangular, like boring pool. Check out the landscaping in the yard. We have a nice rectangular lot. Enough space to put a trampoline back here, play fetch with your dog. The side of it is going to be covered in these rocks, which will make sure that you don't have too much of a lawn to mow. But if that's your thing, go for it, man. And we have a cool waterfall feature right here. I used to love playing when I was a kid, getting underneath those and just kind of like enjoying it. You have an 8-foot privacy fence on the back lot as well, which definitely helps with privacy. It's more like 7 feet. I don't know, but it should be 8. Check out the total 270-degree view of this home. Like I said, this charcoal gray is a very common thread. We're going to have full gutters throughout the whole home. making sure that water management is not an issue, and the metal roof. If you didn't know, metal roofs are basically indestructible aside from like hail, and insurance covers that. These are typically going to last like 50 plus years. And I can just tell these are the more expensive type of metal roofs, not the little like, janky ones. Follow me in this way. We're going to teleport, guys, to the master bedroom where the magic happens. Check it out. Wow. Once again, we got the vaulted ceilings with a matching black ceiling fan. And the third fireplace right here, gas as well. So you can cozy up with your wife or your partner and read some books with the company of a nice flame, huh? Here we have a double setup for these windows, symmetrical, which is really nice on the eye, of these double 90-degree picture windows. So in total, 4 windows gives this space a really nice connectivity, hot word of the day, to the backyard. So in case your kids are playing, you can still see what they're up to. If you want to put some blinds, you totally could install them. But this master bedroom is more than just a room. This is just the beginning. Check out the restroom, the bathroom here. We're going to have a double vanity, and it's floating. So if you have one of those self-cleaning robots, easily can slide up under there. And if you have a Swiffer, old-fashioned, boom, 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 easy work. One mirror, but a double sconce. I love sconce lights. I think it's the trend, as well as these fixtures that come straight out the wall. Really nice touch, gives it an elevated feel. Speaking of elevated feel, check this out. Look at the texture on this tile. Can you hear it? I should make some ASMR with that. And you got a nice, skylight, as well as a penny tile, once more being this charcoal gray, and a bench. So you can properly stretch, do whatever you got to do in here. Check out the freestanding tub as well. And let me tell you, most tubs are way smaller than this. Like, I'm a pretty big dude, and most of the time I don't fit. But on this one, yeah, could totally make it work. Once again, matching light fixtures, just like on the sink, and a nice little shelf to put, your bubble bath bomb or whatever you're into. Of course, we're gonna have an accompanying. That's a creaky ass door. Of course, we're gonna have an accompanying toilet closet, nice and tucked away so you can get your business done. Let's check out the rest of the master suite, because that's not it. First, we covered the bedroom, then we covered the restroom. Here we have an exterior door that we came in through. Cool thing here, check this out. Little accent wall with these wood boards next to this translucent glass panel. Maybe if you squint, you can see a silhouette. And here, check out the master closet with its own picture window letting in even more natural light. Plenty of storage space. Traditional heights for some garments like shirts, dress shirts, suits, as well as some longer hanging settings for dresses and the like. But that's not all. Here we have a living room within your master. Isn't that kind of crazy? Leave a comment below. Have you ever lived in a home like this? Or what do you think about having your own private living room within the master bedroom? This is also not a small living room, to tell you the truth. This couch has got to be like 7 feet long, and it easily fits. You could probably hang out here with your partner, maybe bring the kids in here if you felt like it. You do have a cool built-in. Check this out. Once again, quartz, charcoal gray, and more cabinetry. Regretfully, the TV doesn't come with the home, but if you reach out to me and you buy this house, I'll help you get it. Here you're going to have a separate ability to close the door. Check this out. So you can indeed have privacy if you felt like it, but technically it's part of the master because you can close this off here. As I close that, we'll also reveal the therapeutic corner of the living room, i.e. the dry bar. Here you can put an espresso machine as they've got staged here, or you can just put your favorite collection of bottles, maybe put some hanging shelves, floating shelves here, as well as a matching dark charcoal gray quartz countertop, just as the built-in feature in the living room, and matching cabinetry with bronze bowls. Speaking of all the hardware, these things are solid. Sometimes you get like, it's all shaky and janky. These are solid. The doors are heavy. As someone who walks these houses all the time, I'll tell you this house is well built. Here we have a Harry Potter closet. In case your husband's acting out of line, you throw him in there for a couple hours, he'll get over it. I promise you. Here we have the second bedroom downstairs, 2 of 2. Like we mentioned, this house is 3,613 square feet, 4 bedroom, 4.5 bath. We so far have covered the master bedroom and the master bath, as well as the half powder bath. So here we have the second bedroom downstairs. The other 2 are going to be up, along with its accompanying full bath. Check out these subway tiles. They have a matte finish with a nice texture to them. Beautiful touch with these picture windows above the entirety of the length of the restroom. And once more, this asymmetric pendant coming down into the restroom. I think it adds a nice flair, a nice touch, and we have this matching hardware that we saw throughout the rest of the home. Closet-wise, we're going to have a double level hanging setup with a sliding door. So to wrap up, so far we've seen 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. So upstairs, we have the remainder of the house. Once again, if you're interested in touring this home privately, or you like the Rivendell product, reach out to me. My contact description is below. If you're moving to the Austin area, there's no better agent. Check out these stairs. We're going to have the matching oak on the treads, along with a painted wood riser in that charcoal gray colorway. We have also solid metal hand railing. You'd be surprised, a lot of people put cheaper materials when they build these houses. Even these vertical bars are straight up metal. Follow me into the first of the 2 bedrooms up here. Check this out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the matching oak wood floors. Oh, that buttery smooth drywall. Double closet, just like in the other one that we just saw with the 2 levels of setup. This is a bedroom, so it needs to have an operable window, which is this single hung part down here, along with a picture window where you look at the greenery, guys. In this angle, you feel like you're kind of in a tree. I love it. We're starting to see a pattern. Check it out. Asymmetrical pendant. We have the quartz countertop. Check out the penny tiles in there. There's 3 different types of tiles in here. We got the flooring tile, we have the wall tile, and then we have the second half of the wall tile, being that elongated subway. Nice features, like look at the color matching. We got that on the hardware. Towel hooks, toilet buttons, just impeccable attention to detail in this Rivendell product. Here, some mechanical rooms. Even this looks like so nice. Like, look how neat and painted it is. It's for those of you who don't know and you don't really go in your attic, it usually does not look this nice. So that's definitely dedication to keeping everything tidy and neat. Here we have the 3rd living room. Remember, we had the primary one downstairs, the one in the master bedroom, and now this one here. My favorite part of this room are these matching windows. So you can see basically all the way through this room. But it's at such an angle where if you're on the street, you really can't even see. So it still offers privacy, but when you're up here, you have unparalleled views and light. Very nice touch from Rivendell. And guys, we are approaching the end. Stay tuned. We have some more information you're not going to want to miss. Here we have, look how big this picture window is. This is an 8x6 picture window. Absolutely massive. Double pane. It's an Andersen window. All the windows in the home are Andersen. If you've ever shopped around for windows, you know Andersen is the cream of the crop. Very expensive, very high quality. Once more, the closet setup is with these gliding doors and the double closet hanging setup. Check out the bathroom. This bathroom is going to be accessible both from the secondary living room up here and from the bedroom itself. So if you live in this room, you close this off, latch it up, and you have your privacy. Check out these tiles. Very nice square tile, matte finish that actually runs all the way into the restroom, or the shower rather, along with this wood-like porcelain elongating subway tile. The shower niche in here is absolutely massive as well. Check this out. It runs the entire length and it's about 18 inches tall and pretty deep. Isn't it pretty annoying when the niche is so shallow you can't even put a shower, like a shampoo bottle, without it falling off, or the soap keeps sliding? I guarantee you that won't be a problem in this house. Also, check this out. This is something builders never do. This is literally a quartz slab on this, supporting this glass frameless door. Let me tell you, that's not cheap to do, and it's definitely something most builders don't even pay attention to. Hope you enjoyed the tour of this amazing Rivendell home in the Allendale neighborhood here in Austin, Texas. Location-wise, it doesn't get much better than Allendale. The schools are amazing. You're about 5 minutes from the Domain, one of the biggest eateries and shopping centers in the entire city, all while being within 10 minutes of Zilker Park, 10 minutes of downtown, and even like less than that from the Triangle, another local hotspot. If you're interested in moving in the Austin area, you liked Allendale, definitely reach out to me. My contact information is in the description below. And the best part that I mentioned you don't want to miss about Rivendell Homes, guys, they're offering a 1-10 builder warranty, which basically means when you buy this home, you have a 10-year warranty on the foundation, 2 years on everything mechanical and electrical, and 1 year on absolutely everything. That's something that new construction can't buy. You can't buy that with resale homes. If you're interested in more information moving to the Austin area, reach out to me today.